It was always my dream to become a professional racer, and it all went kind of quick, and I always did 100% my best to get there, and yeah, it has always been a dream. I was kind of competitive when I was young already. I hate losing. And every time somebody said to me, you don't dare to do that, I did it. So when I was a kid, I did quite some stuff that my parents didn't like to see. But yeah, when somebody told me, you're scared of that, I did it. I like to do a lot of sports, but dirt bike riding was the only thing which really satisfied me, and yeah, that's why I went this direction. The special thing about motocross is that you need to have all kinds of talents. You have to be physically strong, you have to be mentally strong, you cannot have too much fear, and yeah, you have to be technically good. So there are so many points that you have to work on, and for me, the biggest thing was that I could completely satisfy myself by going all day on the bike and be tired when I get home. This is one sport that gives it all. For me, motocross was a perfect sport to satisfy myself. I love pushing myself, and competing is just part of it. I don't know why, but it has always been in me, and I had a very good childhood, but also on the other way, my father raised me and my mother raised me quite good, I think, in not spoiling me. They didn't always give it the easy way because they knew I would always fight through it. For sure, my physical side has always been one of my strongest points, but also mentally. The last few years I had a lot of crashes and everything and injuries, and I never gave up, and I always believe in myself, and I'm sure that I would have come back to the highest levels. I think at one time or at one point in my career it would all come together, and yeah, nice things would happen. Won't you shine? If I set my mind on something, it's gonna happen, and I know it's gonna happen. The biggest problem was not that I could not walk anymore, but the biggest issue for me was that I could not finish my career or achieve what I wanted to achieve. This was more difficult for me than accept, or not accept, but know that I'm in a wheelchair. Even now when I see the races, it hurts me that I cannot be a part of it anymore, but then on the other side, I'm strong enough to put myself over it and see that there are many other things that can bring happiness also, and that many other people aren't as lucky as I am. When I had my injury, I crashed. I had the first operation in Italy, and then I think the day after or 2 days after, I wake up good, and I speak to the doctor, and I said, how bad is it? Will I ever walk again? Will I have a chance to walk again? How bad is it? And he didn't really want to tell me because, yeah, in the beginning, they really look how the guy is gonna react. And I said, I just need to know it. Just tell me, and then I can switch that button in my head, and then I know what I have to do. Actually, from the beginning, he said, normally we don't really say it, but with you, it looks actually quite clear that you will never walk anymore. Pretty quick, I came to the conclusion that I had two options. One option was to sit there the coming 6 months, be negative, don't do anything special, and just live a shit life. Or from that moment on, switch the button, be positive, do everything that you can do, maybe even more. Even though he say, I will never walk again, just try whatever you can. I did 4 hours of thinking, and I choose obviously for the second way, because to me that seemed easy, that seemed the best way to live my life, to be positive and be happy. Since that moment on, I just went full for it, for my revalidation, and I did everything I could. You can think 24 hours or try 24 hours a day to move your toe, but when it's not moving, it's not moving. And as long as I know that I did everything for it, then yeah, I cannot blame myself, and I can live with it. Nobody would believe me if I said I would be fine and I wouldn't have a hard time. Okay, I had some hard nights and everything, but yeah. Then when I was in the hospital, they said, yeah, the worst time is gonna come in revalidation. Then when I was in revalidation, yeah, you're gonna get a hard time when you come home. Then when I come home, they said, yeah, but the first month is not so bad. It's after, but yeah. It never came, just because I'm strong in the head, and I've just been honest with myself and walked the straight way to the goal, and the goal is to be happy. Many people ask me if I changed it after my injury, or if I got less happy, or did I got more negative or anything. And I think some people around me, they changed, but me myself, I think I can clearly say that I didn't change even 1%.
Lucky me, I got 3 chicks.
The first 2 months, everybody that I saw for the first time, they were coming in, they were scared to look in my eyes. They didn't look at me. They were crying almost even before they could say something. And then, yeah, I just started talking and I asked them how they are, and that it's all gonna be all right. And I had to comfort everybody who came in my room to visit me. So this was kind of the opposite way, but yeah, I was strong from the beginning, and you don't have to complain, you have to make the best of it, and you cannot do more. So yeah, that's how I live my life. I always had many fans because of the way I was and the way I rode, I think. Some people call me a hero, but I'm not a hero. I'm just living my own life and trying to be happy. And some people see me as an inspiration, and yeah, it's nice to have that, because when I can help somebody with my positive mind, it's fun. I've always been strong in my mind, and physically strong. Okay, physically I'm less strong now. Since, yeah, from here I'm less strong. Maybe the top is a bit stronger now. I really had so much support, and actually the people close to me, like my girlfriend, she helped me like really good, and then my parents and my family, but also the rest of the people. I just had thousands and thousands of mails and like people wanting to help me. I can remember me saying every day, because my girlfriend took the plane to Italy and she was there the day after my accident. Yeah, she was so strong. She really supported me, and I know that I was saying from the first day to her that she didn't choose this, and she didn't choose the man who was lying in the bed, but the man with the walking legs. And I said from the first day, if you don't want to do this, you can always quit, you can always say it now. And I said this like the first week like 10 times a day. Just go now, I will never look at you at the wrong way. But she really wanted to do this with me, and she really wanted to stick with me, and for that, yeah, it's just amazing. I have an amazing girlfriend, and on the other side, it's really great from her that she really wanted to continue with this story, and yeah, I can only be thankful to her for sticking with me. When I started with rehab, they said, yeah, you have always been a sportive guy. We think you will be out here in 5 to 6 months. And then from the first day I say, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be faster. And then yeah, they laughed at me and they said, yeah, it's gonna be so long and you will have a hard time here. Then 1 month later, they said, yeah, you have been quite a strong guy and it went faster than we expected. I think we think you will be out in 4 months, which will be the best revalidation that we saw so far yet. And I said, I don't think so. And then, yeah, I went out of the revalidation in 2 months and 1 week, which was something they had never seen before with this kind of injury, with this height. And yeah, for me, that's something to be proud of. I think I could not do more, so that satisfies myself. I've always focused myself on one thing, like motocross. And I came to a point now that I first want to discover all the sports and make sure that I make the right choice by doing this kind of work or doing that kind of sport. And yeah, I first also still want to get stronger because maybe now I'm at 50% of what I want to be. I'm sure you won't be able to turn your head away. I'm still training every day as hard as I can, and I still have to be careful and listen to my body. The stronger you are, the more independent you are, I think. If you see my house, you will only see at 1 or 2 things, that there is living somebody in a wheelchair, which is the elevator to go to the basement and to upstairs. And actually that elevator is there because of my mom and my dad and my girlfriend, because I said just put ropes and I will go up like this, but yeah, they didn't want me to do that. The other thing you will see in my house is a chair in the shower because I cannot stand up, and for the rest I didn't change one thing in my house, and I'm pretty proud about that. And yeah, I just want to live my life as where before I wanted to be special in one way. Now, in the other way, like normal life, I just want to be normal. For me, this is important to just try to live in a normal house and do everything the normal way again. I want to be able to go wherever I want without thinking, oh, I cannot get there. I think I was home for 2 or 3 days, and my girlfriend, yeah, I think it was in the weekend, she said, hey, you want to go with me to the supermarket? Just at my wheelchair, so yeah, she got on her bike and I was rolling next to her, but with this you cannot go so fast, so I kept her on the back of her bicycle, and I said, yeah, go faster, so we go like 20 kilometers an hour, no problem. And then every time when there is some kind of like a step or something from 10 centimeters, yeah, I lose the bike, and then I slow down, I put my front wheels up and I go up, or I go down. And yeah, we went to the supermarket like this, and I always held longer to the bike so that I lost less speed. And we came back from the supermarket, and yeah, she was riding, I think 20 or something, and I was on it. And I saw that I was coming one step down, so I knew I would have to lose the bike and get my front wheels up. But I think, wow, 5 meters longer I keep, well, maybe 5 meters longer, so I keep the bike really long. And I think I was going like 20 kilometers an hour, and I was keeping, and the bump was coming closer, and I said, yeah, now I'm gonna get my front wheels up, but I was going so fast that I could not get my front wheels up anymore, and I was trying, and yeah, just the front wheels diving into the hole, and I went with the head on the asphalt and in the middle of the road. I think in 1 minute there was standing like 20 or 30 cars all stopped because I was in the middle of the road, and yeah, this was kind of shit because everybody was in panic, and I said, yeah, just leave me, I will get in my wheelchair myself. But yeah, people started helping me, and yeah, this is something, funny story, I think. Just always trying to push the limits, hang onto the bike longer. I really am competitive always, so I always push myself maybe too much, or yeah, a lot. I really want to support some stuff because I really believe in it. Like for example, Wings for Life and To Walk Again are two of the things I support. I think the strength has to come from the person itself within. I'm not really the person who wants to be a charity man or whatever, but these are two organizations that I really like the goals of it, and yeah, it really suits with the person I am.
As long as you're alive and breathing, this has got to be one of your needs. I'm talking about freedom.
No, I don't have any regrets. The only thing that bothers me is that I've learned so much in the last couple of years racing, and the only thing I have is that it bothers me that I couldn't show anymore because of this injury, what I could do on a dirt bike, and I've always lived a great life. I've been 8 years pro motocross racer. I saw the whole world. I've won some nice races, and I think I already lived a life many people can dream of. Now I just have a different kind of life, and I'm so motivated to make this kind of life, a good life also. So maybe I will be happier than most people, and that's my goal, just to be happy. And the thing I'm proud of is that I've always been honest with myself and with the people around me, and that I've always been happy.